Alright, so welcome back to another episode of Genshin Impact, y'all guys. So, yeah, here with my week up, relaxing, y'all guys. So yeah, so Queen, Queen Day Night texted me earlier saying that she is taking a break right now. So yeah, that she is gonna take a. She says that she's gonna be taking a very long break. So yeah. So meaning that she won't be with us for at least a little bit, but don't worry, she'll be back in our stream soon, y'all guys. So yeah. Let's get clues, bro. I'll be on Silali.
This is the spot. An eyewitness claimed to have seen Auroron speaking to some Fatui soldiers here. I don't know how much you're willing to believe me, but Auroron really is a good kid. I see no reason why he'd suddenly get involved with the Fatui. I'm convinced that what the witnesses saw was actually the Fatui coercing him, or perhaps trying to extract information. However, I doubt anyone would believe me, given there are no signs of a fight.
Didn't Kamich say that she's a big name in Natlan? Feels kinda weird to see her so frustrated and helpless
Tell
like
us a bit
this.
more about him.
Auroron? Well, he was left at the side of the road as an infant, and the people of the tribe took him in. You could say that everyone had a hand in raising him. He learned a lot from us, and once he reached adulthood, he built himself a house out in the countryside. He spends most of his days growing vegetables and raising aphids, living off of what he harvests from the garden. He's always been such a good kid. He would even get his friends to deliver whole bags of fresh produce to my place.
If that's all there is to him, then he really doesn't sound like a bad person. Yeah, no shit.
Oh well, let's keep looking. He can answer all of our questions once we find him. He's been raising phlogiston aphids for a long time, and since they were disturbed, they secreted a special type of phlogiston. We can use that substance to track his movements. Let's follow the phlogiston trail.
Huh? What trail? Paimon doesn't see anything.
Oh, right. I forgot your eyes don't naturally perceive such things. Here, give me your hand. How about now?
What do you see?
Sweet trail, no. There was always a trail right there. Oh my god.
Whoa, Paimon can see it now too!
That's right. I used a spell to temporarily transfer a portion of my senses to you. For a short while, you'll be able to see the phlogiston too.
Wow, you can even share your senses with us? First time Paimon's heard anything like that.
It requires a very rare spell that most people aren't adept at. But don't worry, it's a cinch for me. Between the two of you, it seems the Traveler's senses are a bit stronger than Paimon's.
Bro, hey. Oh, hey. Oh, hey. Oh, hey, Womandra Singh. AKA Cyber YouTuber. And also, can you type in English, please? Because this is an English language channel, so yeah.
When I held your hand just now, I could sense that you've got a great affinity for phlogiston. You're extraordinarily gifted. Anyway, we'll need to use our vision now to track down Auroron. Good luck, you two.
Because... Yeah, because...
Over here, this way!
Because the reason why
See, Lolly might say a lot of deep and confusing stuff, but this spell of hers is really something.
What was that?
Oh, Paimon was just complimenting you. Really?
The reason why I say that because I just don't understand what he was trying to tell me, that's why. So yeah.
What does she mean by deep and confusing? As far as
The dual
elderly
voice.
shamans
Oh,
go,
okay.
I'd say that I'm already pretty easy to talk to. Is there any other old hag who's as fluent in the language of the youth as me?
Thing is that when it comes to that dual voice, like I tried to lower my TV volume. It's just that when I try to stream this, I'm streaming it from my room, and I try to like remove the background noise as much as possible, but it's a little hard for me. So yeah. And where am I from? I'm from New York City. So yeah.
But is my way of speaking still not trendy enough? I've already tried my best to match their speech patterns, but given the looks on their faces just now...
Yeah, I'm from New York City. So yeah. By the way. Account review. What? Yeah, New York is nice. I live in New York City. One of the boroughs I live in is the Bronx, because remember, New York City consists of 5 boroughs, so yeah, which are Manhattan, Bronx, Queens, Brooklyn, and Staten Island. So yeah. Oh, you're from India? All right, that's really cool. So yeah, that's really cool. And also, and and also, it's crazy how in India, currently India is the country to have the most populated country in the world currently. Also, for Silali, like Silali reminds me of one of those. Silali reminds me of one of those old heads that tries to be hip and cool with the young people, only for it to not work. The reason why the reason why she says the reason why I think of that because of her thoughts. She thinks that she's easy to talk to, bro. That she thinks that she is speaking. She thinks she's speaking for the youth, but also, but also with Salali, she wonders if she's not trendy enough. You try to match speech patterns. Like, seriously, Salali, you trying to be hip and cool with the young folks, that does not make you cool. Like this reminds me of like seriously, she reminds me of the old heads that try to be hip and cool with the kids, bro. Even though that they're not. Like, remember the 19. Remember how in the 90s. Remember how in the 90s companies try to be hip and cool with the kids because it was part of that time period. But a lot of the times it failed because kids weren't buying it. Yeah.
Or perhaps I'm still not fashionable enough? But that can't be, right? Ugh. Don't tell me they're still getting the impression that I'm super old-fashioned.
Salali, you know that you don't have to be, you know that you don't have to try to be, you don't have to try to be hip and cool just for people to like you. You know that, right? You could always be yourself. Like, I'll give you more credit for being yourself, for you trying to be yourself, as opposed to you trying to be hip and cool and be someone that you're not. Like for example, I have a deep voice, and I usually just chill, hang out, stay quiet, stuff like that. You don't ever hear me say, "Hey guys, I tried this new fidget spinner type shit." Like, I'm not that person, bro. Like, I just it because it feels forced, bro. It just doesn't. It just feels very unnatural, very forced, and a person try and it also comes off as very try hard as well. Oh, see you later, bro. Alright, see you later. Anyways, yeah. I usually try to be myself, so yeah.
Huh?
I think I just heard a voice. Wait, but it wasn't my eyes. That was all my mind.
Was that St. Lally's voice?
She's finally hears the same voice. But she also looks like she understood what's going on. You think, must be a side effect of the spell she cast.
Now that I think about it, it's a good thing I found some helpers this time. Some things are best done with the help of friends.
So, wait, why isn't the traveler speak? I know it's in her mind, but still. Like, why is the traveler the only exception when it comes to speaking in their mind? It'd be like, oh, all y'all characters could voice y'all characters when it comes to speaking in your minds, but don't let the traveler voice it because we want them to be silent. Like, oh my god, bro, it just pisses me off why the traveler does not have more voice lines, bro. I said this in multiple episodes, bro, and it's worth repeating time and time again, bro. it's not like Joker. It's not like the Joker and Morgana friendship type shit. As Morgana does not hog up screen time, bro. As he does not hog up screen time, bro. Nowhere near as much as Paimon. Sure, Morgana had screen time, but it was well balanced, bro. And also the joke, also Joker and Morgana somewhat bouncing off each other, despite Joker being predominantly silent. You had all these different options. Am I wondering? Oh, but Genshin had multiple choice options too. Most of those multiple choice options in Genshin are fucking pointless, bro. Because 9 times out of 10, they will lead to the same answer, bro. In some way. Hell, some multiple choices is basically 2 halves of one sentence, bro. Like, what's the point of the multiple choice options if it's gonna lead to the same outcome? Like, that's at least with Persona 5, it leads to different outcomes. So yeah.
Oh? They appear to be feeling quite confident. Looks like our work will go smoothly.
You bet, just do it to us.
Hey, looks like there's a new camp over there. Yeah, judging by Paimon's experience as a guide, it definitely looks like people set up camp here.
Yeah, and also on top of that, what experience, Paimon? What fucking experience as a guide? Like, the beginning of the game type of experience? Like, we're already in chapter 5, by the way, in the story, and you did not act like the guide that you claim to be. Like, all you do is just act fucking stupid, mooch off the traveler, and just follow them almost everywhere, almost. Because remember, in most of the hangout events, in all but one hangout event, Paimon is absent. It's completely absent in all but one of the hangout events. Also, when it comes to certain world quests, Paimon is absent too, in some of them. But that's besides the point. Like, you're not a fucking guide. All you are, and Albedo best described your ass as a floating child. You're a floating child slash fairy who does nothing but act rude, act greedy, fucking mooch off the traveler, follow them most of the time, but nothing. Even though that there's certain times where you was clearly scared, but yet you still follow the traveler. Times where you didn't even have to go, Paimon, but you chose to go. Even though that there's clearly times where you were super scared and hide behind the traveler, those times you did not have to go, Paimon. Do you fight? Do you help us? No. Fuck no, you don't. So there's no point in you going. Like, you had the option to stay behind, but you didn't. And you got the fucking balls to credit yourself as being able to help out Tibet. Even though that you didn't even live you didn't Oh my god, this screaming is making me cough. This screaming oh my god, this screaming is making me lose my voice, bro. You take credit for stuff that you didn't do. Like, you didn't save Tibet. The traveler did. You didn't help the characters out on their random problems. The Traveler did. And yet you try to take credit for something that you didn't do or deserve. And yet, I'm fucking surprised that the characters take it. I'm surprised that most of the characters take your bullshit, Paimon. Like that ass. I'm surprised that majority of the characters did not call out Paimon for her bullshit or her rudeness, bruh. Matter of fact, outside of the Traveler, the only ones that I know of that called out Paimon in some way were Venti, Ito, and Dia. Hell, Dia even told Paimon to shut up at one point. Which, I'm actually glad for Dia for telling Paimon to shut up. Because of how annoying she is. Plus, her voice for the longest time has been high-pitched. It wasn't as high-pitched at the start of the game. But then over time, the pitch started getting higher and higher and higher and higher during the entire time that Karina was voicing Paimon. And by the time we get to Natlan, no, fuck that. By the time we get to Sumeru, her voice is already high-pitched. And then she's screaming in that one in that one scene when her and the Traveler got locked up. Only got locked up just to take part in some sort of mission. Paimon screams on the top of her lungs to let them out. Like, that scene was so fucking annoying and so unbearable, bro. Because of her screaming on top of her lungs in the high-pitched voice, by the way, to let them out. Like, that would make me want to fucking cover my ears, bro. Like I swear, her screaming is like, it's the equivalent of Mariah Carey's high notes. At least with Mariah Carey, at least she's good at singing. Paimon, she's a terrible character in general. So yeah. Holy fucking shit, bro. I had never, in my entire life, hated a character as much as Paimon, bro. I hate Paimon more than I hate Officer Tenpenny from GTA San Andreas. At least with Tenpenny, he served his role as the main antagonist for GTA San Andreas. Paimon, she's like a dual antagonist, or whatever that name's called, a secondary protagonist, and she's unbearable. At least when Tenpenny was unbearable, at least it serves the story, the story, and him being the bad guy. Like that, bro. And the only one to really rival Paimon in unlikability is Aha, who's also from Genshin Impact. Aha is so annoying and rude and shit like that, bro. He's just as horrible as Paimon, bro. Like, Paimon and Aha are bottom two for me in terms of Genshin characters, so yeah. And they're both NPCs, so yeah. That's saying something. Like, I would be so upset if it turns out that Paimon was a huge help at the end of the game. I would be so fucking upset, bro. Because what did she do to help out in the story? Let's be honest. Nothing. Like, and to make it worse, Hoyoverse made Paimon the mascot of Genshin. So, yeah. If anything, Paimon is without a doubt one of the worst mascots of all time. Like, just like at least have your mascot have like a character, a good character and good writing. The worst part about Paimon is that she had so much missed potential, bro. Like, you could have done a lot with Paimon, but no, instead you made her annoying, rude, greedy, do nothing, mooch off the traveler, and stuff like that. Like, this could have been preventable, bro. But at this point, you've been doing this bullshit for 5 years with Paimon. Hear me? 5 fucking years ever since this game came out. And by the way, this game came out during the pandemic. By the way. So why in the living hell would you have Paimon be one of the most annoying, one of the most rude, one of the most horrible characters in the game as your mascot, bro? Like, I don't mind Genshin having a mascot, but there's one thing I feel like a mascot should at least need: likability, bro. Like, if your mascot is so unlikable, then why would somebody watch or play a piece of media? Like, I love Genshin. Don't get me wrong. I love Genshin for its characters and story, but sometimes it's just hard to follow along with the story because of Paimon. So yeah, especially if this story is trying to be serious. Like, there could be one serious moment, but then Paimon dumps it down with her bullshit, basically taking away the serious factor of the fucking scene, bro. Like, or in in some cases she'll dumb it down when there's something complex in it, bro. Like, bro, do you even know what your audience is? Audiences in this game, teenagers and adults. That's why the game's rated T in the U.S. And also, we do not need Paimon. We don't need Paimon repeating what the other characters say, especially after they said it like a sentence or two, or even a paragraph ago. Like, we get what they're saying, Paimon. You don't have to fucking repeat it, bro. That only pisses off more players. So yeah. And yeah, and thankfully I'm not alone in this Paimon hate, bro. A lot of other people hate her. This comes to show you that even though a character looks cute, their personality could be nasty, bro. And Paimon's personality is nasty, bro. Hell, we don't even we don't even know about Paimon's origins yet. Like, it's been 5 years and we have yet to reveal Paimon's origins. So yeah. Like, I've seen videos of people shitting on Paimon, and and rightfully so, bro. Because Paimon's a horrible character, bro. Thankfully, the new anonymous voice actress who replaced Karina does a bit of a better job voicing Paimon, as she is not really all that high pitch anymore. Considering that now Paimon sounds tolerable to the player, but her character still sucks though. Like that ass. Like, and also her rivalry with Venti is gotten super stale, bro. It's more nowadays. Now it's more one-sided, bro. Like, Paimon needs to stop calling Venti tone deaf bard. Like, it's gotten so annoying by this point. Like, like it might have been funny the first time, but that does not mean that it'll be funny 500th time. Like, if a joke gets old, people are gonna say the joke will get old, bro. And it's already old and super stale, bro. And it's got to a point where it's more mean spirited than joking. So yeah, like deadass, bro. Hmm. And also, why can't we get the traveler to speak more, or even call out Paimon on a couple of occasions of her rudeness and terrible behavior? Hell, for context, I would have gotten beaten the shit out of. I would have gotten my ass whooped if I would have behaved badly when I was a kid, bro. Oh, or hell, possibly any other kid would have gotten would have gotten beaten up for being rude to adult.
Wait. The phlogiston here is a bit odd. Let me see.
Paimon sees a small shape here. Could it be some sort of symbol?
This is a distress signal for the Masters of the Night Wind. Only someone from our tribe would recognize it. So Auroron was indeed being threatened. We've got to find him. Fast. Leaving such a subtle mark implies that he was trying to be discreet. In other words, he was probably under the Fatui's watch. If they notice us, we can just charge in and fight them to the death. But what if my darling grandson is also there? I can't have him caught in the crossfire. No, I've got to be careful. Otherwise he'd get hit as well. How annoying. No, I've got to stay calm and keep my composure.
That's not how egg rolls look like. baby. So
There are traces of people staying here too.
Wait a second. The phlogiston around here is jumbled up. I can also smell a mix of elements in the air. Pyro, electro, and some other elements as well.
Kanichi told us that you were super amazing. No wonder you can sense so many more things than us.
It's about time that little brat said something nice about me.
get him.
There are signs of a struggle here. Judging from what's left on the scene, there must have been a fight. But after that, the factions seem to have gone their separate ways. Both the phlogiston and the elemental traces in the air support
I
that.
like when Solali said that, even though it's in her mind. I like when she called her a little brat, like, because that's all she is, bro. That, at least that about time the little brat said something nice about me. Like, I love this line because yeah, you're a fucking little brat, Paimon. And I actually smile and laugh whenever a character calls out Paimon for her bullshit, bro. Like Oron found a chance to fight back.
Do you still remember the little mark we found before? Paimon's thinking, what if Auroron wanted to leave another distress signal, but was caught by the Fatui?
Okay, so and matter of fact, I call out Paimon way more than the Traveler. The Traveler barely calls out Paimon. If anything, she smiles, or they smile next to Paimon. Like, Traveler, say something! So all you look pretty worried. Indeed, judgment by the stress signal from before, Oron was being held by the Fatui. So given the difference in numbers, mm, mm, the probably wouldn't have been able to overpower them.
Given there are 2 signals leading from here, we should split up as well. I'll take this direction, and leave the other one to you. Let's meet up again later. Roran, what the heck were you doing? It's one thing to trouble me, but now I had to bring other people into this as well. Ah, you little brat.
And off she goes. Traveler, did you hear all of that as well? Once Seatlolly left, that voice went away as well. Paimon even tried calling her name inside Paimon's head, but there was no
So it's not like
response.
it doesn't go both ways.
So you were thinking the same thing. Paimon also thought that if we could hear what she was thinking, then she could probably also hear what we were thinking in
Oh,
our
that's
heads.
all you know is anything.
She did say that she was quite adept at this spell, and it doesn't sound like she's had any trouble with it in the past. Huh, maybe we're a special case and can hear her thoughts as a side effect. If you think about it, she's really got a lively inner world. It paints quite a different picture from Paimon's first impression of her.
Let's go to the best food. Okay, so I'll do something else now. Do I? You know what? Let's just stick to the main shit, bro. Why were you here anyways?
Paimon sees some traces here. Let's follow them and see if we can find anything up ahead.
Gotta trace a floaty stem.
Did you find something?
I found some traces of it.
Huh. So we can't tell where Auroron might have gone from here. That's weird. The phlogiston trail suddenly stops. We can't make anything of these footprints either. But he can't have just evaporated into thin air, right? We know he wasn't alone. He had all those Fatui with him.
Okay. Oh my god. Over that. It's all strange also. I would never say Paimon.
So, you can hear the sounds of the wind from beneath the earth.
Whose voice is that just now? Night Kingdom. How did I get here? Oh, Oron?
I'm very sorry, but please do not move. I have no desire to hurt you. I apologize that our first meeting has to take place like this. It's just that you're much like one of those animals with ears that perk up as soon as it senses danger in their environment. And given your combat proficiency, I would not have been able to gain an advantage over you if you were anywhere else in the world. However, you're now in the Night Kingdom, a familiar domain to the masters of the Night Wind. Hello, traveler. I'm Auroron, the one you've been searching for.
Well, what does this mean? I escaped the Fatui's custody.
Ah, the Fatui's custody. I see. So even Granny has told you that I was coerced by the Fatui. I'm afraid you've been brought here by a lie, like a false omen in the lingering smoke. My friend and I only left those traces to lure you here. Deceiving you was never our true intent, however. It was simply the fastest and most feasible way for us to set up a meeting.
Greetings, traveler from afar.
Be careful with this traveler. Her soul is temporarily restrained by us, and it appears to have become more fragile in the process. It's taking all my concentration to hold on to her.
It was I who tasked Auroron with leaving the traces to lead you here, and I who used the Master's ritual to bring your soul to the Night Kingdom. I've heard much about you from the past encounters you've had with my colleagues. Given the present situation in Natlan, I would like to sincerely request a formal meeting with you, in person. I will use the opportunity to explain my goals and motivations to you, as well as why I mistrust Malwika, the Pyro Archon. I believe there is little reason for you to blindly follow her plan. If you would like to hear our intel, then find us to the east of the stadium. But remember, not a word of this to anyone. I would like to avoid any further conflict.
You will see me again once you return to reality. No matter what I say, please, help me keep this a secret. This is all to avoid dragging Granny into this conflict.
Hey, what happened just now? You suddenly collapsed and stopped responding.
My soul forcefully removed my body just now. That would explain why I couldn't hear Paimon at all.
Hey, why are you sitting on the ground? Are you okay?
See, Lolly! She froze for a moment and then just collapsed to the ground.
Could it have been those leftover remnants from the Night Kingdom? Do you have any itches or pain anywhere? Don't worry. We can take a short break. Sorry, I know I asked for your help. But had I known you were feeling unwell, I wouldn't have taken you on this trip with me.
But in reality, the traveler had to keep a secret away from everyone. Otherwise, the captain would essentially have conflicts with Natlan. They're being truthful, and they must have reasonable motivations for what they did. But should I trust them? I could just share everything with Paimon and Lolly right now, but that means giving up on the lead. I still haven't had much dealings with either the Fatui or the Masters of the Night Wing. Suppose I'll stay quiet now. Let's see if I can find out anything else.
If you're feeling sick, you should just say so. See, Lolly should be able to, exorcise any ghosts or weird stuff that you picked up in the Night Kingdom.
A seasoned traveler must know the importance of not pushing yourself beyond your limit. If you need anything from me, just say the word.
They are a seasoned traveler. But the reason why they act like this right now, like I said, is to keep a secret away from anyone. Because the captain would essentially try to attack Natlan if the word gets out.
In any case, let's take a bit more time to rest now.
Even though the situation makes quite urgent. Alright. Words like one of mine, so yeah.
Need to be more careful next time.
Feeling better yet, Traveler?
Alright, let's get ready. I followed my phlogiston trail earlier to a stronghold guarded by soldiers. I have a feeling that Auroron is probably being held inside.
Oh, so it's close by. Then let's head over right
I didn't
away.
realize I was calling you up.
Well, I recruited you to be my helper, which means we're in this together. Like the wind and the clouds. We either move as one or not at all. But if you want to make it up to me, then just be sure to fight extra hard when the time comes. Look over there.
Huh? Paimon thinks she sees someone in the middle of the camp.
That's Auroron. So he really was taken by the Fatui.
Oh, so that's Auroron. He does look the same as when I spoke to him in the Night Kingdom earlier.
All right, we'll take the lead.
You mean the traveler would take the lead?
Hey, quit daydreaming. Don't you have work to do?
I cannot see the sun.
What?
Without the sun, I cannot see the truth. You are currently blocking the light, so I must beseech you to move aside.
Huh? Okay, Mr. Philosopher. That's enough mumbo-jumbo.
Wow. I'm going to rip that guy's head right off.
See, Lolly's struggling to control her temper now.
Are you ready? Let's go kick their butts. On my count. 3, 2, 1! Still trying to resist? You've got no idea who you're up against.
Rev the engines! Pyroclastic surge! Rev the engines!
Not breaking a sweat!
Light of the blazing sun! Switching gears. Try and stop me!
Wind, hear me.
Pyroclastic surge! Full throttle! Wrath from the sky! Rev the engines!
Pinnacle of excellence! Off to the freezer!
Not bad. Light of the blazing sun! Full throttle!
Auroron!
Granny!
Paimon knows she's called Granny Eats to Lead, but it's still kind of weird hearing someone actually call her Granny.
And greetings to you too, other Granny.
Granny.
What did you just call her?
Granny. Is that not right? You are Granny's friend, are you not? You seem to be approximately the same age as her, so I figured you're also a Granny.
How many times have I told you? It doesn't work like that. There are a lot of people who look about the same age as me. You can't go around calling everyone Gramps or Granny.
Wait. He's not a child, is he? Don't tell Paimon he's one of those people who look like an adult but are actually only 8 or 9 years old.
Says the bitch who looks like she's 8 years old. Nah, matter of fact, you look more like a 5-year-old than an 8-year-old Paimon. Like that ass.
Oh, your words have pierced my heart like a thorned vine. Given how hard those thorns are to remove, I may just need to find a pair of tweezers.
Why are you so upset? You can just say yes or no.
Of course I'm not a child. It's just Granny always taught me to show gratitude where it's due. And since the Masters of the Night Wind raised me collectively, I basically see everyone above a certain age as an elder I should look up to.
The way he's talking has definitely changed. But it doesn't feel like he's playing on act. He asked me to do whatever I could to help keep it a secret. But even I said it'd be for Solali's sake. They treat everyone like they're
Exactly.
like they're your grandparents.
But if you keep that up, then everyone's going to be your senior.
And do you think saying all of this is gonna save you from a scolding, Auroron? Haven't I told you 100 times since you were a kid? Heed the 3 warnings.
Be wary of bees prowling around, scammers looking for their next victim, and strange people who appear out of nowhere.
Oh, so you do remember, and you just chose to ignore them. I always knew that living on your own was going to get you into trouble sooner or later. But getting kidnapped? That really takes the cake. You won't always be able to rely on other people coming to your rescue, you know. You're just lucky we got here when we did. Or we might be launching another search and rescue operation to find out where they put your severed head.
I'm sorry, Granny. I'll be more careful next time.
Next time? Oh, good one. You think there'll be a next time after this? Not a chance. They didn't hurt you, did they?
No, they just asked me a lot of questions about Natlan's terrain and made me draw a map of the ley line distribution.
Okay, now answer me honestly. Were you the one who helped the captain escape after his battle with the Pyro Archon?
Yes.
So why did you do it?
Because they said they would need my help from there on out. They also said that if I refused, they'd just come to you, Granny, and they'd already figured out a way to make you do their bidding.
Hey! I'm no ordinary Granny! Would they really dare to come after me? And you! Did the gods give you a brain just for you to not use it? Did you really believe everything they said at face value? And not stop to think? Thankfully, the Pyro Archon only asked that we find the mysterious individual from the Masters of the Night Wind, and didn't slap your name on a wanted poster. Don't think for a second that she doesn't know what's happening. Even if the truth that you see will soon manifest into reality, there is still no need to preemptively panic. Have you forgotten the words that I've taught you?
I'm sorry.
Ugh, forget it. We can submit the details of this camp and the defeated Fatui as evidence of your innocence. Let's clean this place up and get back to the city. Auroron, you better remember this lesson well and seriously reflect on your actions. Also, once we return to the city, come to the speaker's chamber with me. I'll need you to explain everything.
Sounds good. Should I bring some of my homegrown vegetables as well?
Your vegetables?
Yes. I grow a lot of fresh produce in my garden. I hope the Pyro Archon won't be too picky about the selection.
Now's not the time to be thinking about that. If you do come face to face with the Pyro Archon, the first thing you should do is...
Recite the 3 warnings.
Huh? No! You should emphasize that you were not in cahoots with the Fatui!
How exactly did the Masters raise this guy?
Oh, right.
Oh damn, Auron's in trouble, bruh. You return to the city and Salali brings you to the speaker's chamber when you recount everything that happened to Auron.
I see. So Auroron came to the captain's rescue because he promised to help him in exchange for Lali's safety.
That's right. I'm sorry.
Now that you know Auroron was only trying to protect another member of his tribe, could I ask you to petition the Pyro Archon for her forgiveness?
We'll give her a full report. We'll let you know once she's reached a decision.
Will I need to stay here?
Technically, yes. But if Miss Lali is willing to serve as your guarantor, then we can release you from custody.
Sure. I'd be happy to do that. I don't have any more time to waste here. I still have other things to do.
Understood. Thank you very much. Mr. Auroron, please report back to the Speaker's chamber as soon as you've received notice of the Archon's decision.
I understand. Thank you. And thank you too, Granny.
Well, at least you won't need to hide your face anymore.
Traveler, Paimon, thank you very much for your help. And don't worry, I haven't forgotten about my side of the deal.
The only one you should be thanking is the Traveler, because the Traveler is the one that did all the work.
Once Auroron is settled, I'll go talk to Shilonen and get started on forging an ancient name for you.
Oh, thank you.
I'll be counting you.
You scratch my back, I scratch yours. It's as good as done. You can just go twiddle your thumbs or something while you wait for the good news. Bye for now. Come with me, Auroron. We've got to find you a place to stay for the night.
Goodbye, other Granny.
This new grandson of mine is way too polite. I love him face. He probably truly remind me of my parents. He doesn't strike me as a liar. And I had not seen everything for myself. I had never guessed that he could have done so much work behind Salali's back. What does he really want?
We're finally done. All right, it's time to find some grub.
Something I need to tell you.
Huh? What is it, Traveler?
You tell her about what you saw earlier when you played.
What? That captain?
You voiced him.
Sorry. Paimon just didn't see that coming. So you really saw him in the Night Kingdom? And he didn't attack you? Oh, that Auroron, what is he up to? He sounded earnest enough just now. Paimon would have never guessed anything was happening. All that stuff about protecting Lali and being forced to help the Fatui, when he's actually been a willing accomplice all along.
Sure.
Yeah, you're right.
We don't have enough evidence.
Still, Paimon appreciates you telling her about this. Paimon will support your choice no matter what, so if you want to go, we can go together.
I still don't trust you, Paimon. I don't. Because I wanted to keep it quiet from everyone, but the thing is that I don't trust you because of how much of a loudmouth you are, Paimon.
We still have another whole day before the meeting, so we'll just meet with them when the time comes.
Just waiting for the next day. But I ain't waiting until the next day, bitch.
All right, let's finish this fast.
Yeah, let's get the world.
Whoa, the massive whirlpool is up ahead. Just the thought of going in there is making Paimon dizzy.
Do you also think that this is a reckless decision?
Well...
It's okay. That's completely normal. Actually, I completely understand how Varamdra feels. This is just how it is to be a guide. The tribe's experiences passed down from generation to generation are what give us the ability to guide our guests through hardships. This gives us the power to decide which way we should go. But it also means that we must bear the consequences of our mistakes and judgment, which could be quite dire this time. Although I'm pretty convinced that all the leads we have collected are pointing us to the whirlpool, I still don't know what awaits us inside. If the scholars still choose to reject my plan, I won't have the confidence to ask them to only do as I say. The same goes for the two of you. You are the commissioners, so if you think this is too risky, then it's perfectly reasonable if you want to end the trip here. The good news is that I know the way back to the tribe very well.
Mualani?
Traveler.
That's right. You've trusted us before, Mualani. Now it's our turn to trust you. Besides, it's gonna take more than a whirlpool to scare the two of us. We all managed to make it back from the Night Kingdom. After an experience like that, what's so scary about being sucked into a whirlpool?
Except you get fucking scared a lot of the other times, Paimon. Like, really? It's gonna take more than a whirlpool to scare you, Paimon? How about niggas that fucking try to confront your ass? Like the Fatui. You get scared of them, huh? You got scared of the Knave. You got scared of Signora. Like, deadass. You got scared of Child. Okay, Child is not a good example, but you got scared of the fucking Shogun. So, okay, the Traveler. Okay, I get that the Traveler is not scared very easily, but Paimon, hell no. Like, well, for you, it's all bullshit, Paimon. Saying that you get scared a lot.
Aw, Paimon. Come on, bring it in again.
Bullshit.
All right. Let's investigate this whirlpool and see if we can gather any info to convince that scholar. Matters of luck aside, he definitely knows a lot about geography, and we'll need him on the team.
I know, it's just that we can't see much from here. I'll get closer to the water and have another look.
Wait a sec. Is it just Paimon, or does the whirlpool seem to be getting smaller?
You're right. Maybe it's just like the phlogiston nodes and can only be active for a certain amount of time.
That means we need to hurry.
Miss Guide, we have a problem.
Karya? What are you doing here?
I tried to persuade him, but Varamdra insisted on verifying his theory first. He said that the water to the south was about to be shallow enough to wade through. But after he took a few steps, the water suddenly began to surge and he was swept away. I'm not much of a swimmer, so I came to call for help.
Oh, why did this have to happen now? Can we still make it into the whirlpool?
No time to hesitate. I'll get in the water and rescue him. Just tell me which way he went, Karya.
Where we got arrested,
That way? He's been pulled away by the current. Not here either. The current is too fast. We found him. Karya came and found us just in time.
Oh, there they are!
Varamdra, thank goodness you're all right. Thank you so much, Miss Guide.
Didn't I tell you to wait for me?
yeah, like, Your impatience and stubbornness got the best of you, bro.
Judging by the changes in the water's surface, the path to the mysterious island wouldn't be around for long. I didn't want to miss this opportunity. It's just... I didn't expect my calculations to be wrong. It seems you were right.
Right, who knows if we can make it back in time now? Huh? Well, the whirlpools have disappeared!
Seems we missed our chance.
Why would you give up on such an opportunity to come rescue me?
Because rescuing you is more important than some fucking treasure, bro.
How can you say that? It's already bad enough that you had to be left behind. Do you think I'd let anyone in my group drown?
Bro, like, you already had to get left behind. That's one. And two, why would we go for the treasure if we saw your ass drowning, bro? That would be selfish and irresponsible. Bro.
I'm really sorry.
Don't feel guilty, Karia. I think if I reactivate the nodes, that will cause the whirlpools to reappear. The only problem is that we still don't know exactly when we'll be able to do that. It's already getting late now, and we've been on the move for a whole day. As your guide, I suggest we make camp first and have a good meal. We can talk about the other stuff tomorrow.
Now that you mention it, Paimon is feeling a little hungry.
It's America that she hasn't mentioned food for so long.
Hey, Paimon's stomach can be very sensible. It won't interrupt while everyone's busy solving puzzles.
Yes, it would. Yes, it would. Don't fucking lie. Yes, it would.
We have plenty of tasty things to eat. Let's just find a suitable spot to make camp. I like that place right over there.
Is this the spot? Let Paimon and the Traveler help set up the tent.
Go ahead. I'll take care of the fire. Oh, and here's a little camping tip. It's best to set the tent upwind from the campfire.
Oh, set up tent. 5 o'clock, yeah, guys. Yeah.
Burn it down! A little amuse-bouche! Pyroclastic surge! Full throttle! Adaptive frosting! Observe! Off to the freezer! Barbados, guide us.
Keep forgetting that Eugene is a real character.
Observe!
half my shit, but damn. I had to do what was necessary, yeah, guys. Good hero. Let's go.
What do you think? This is a specialty dish I learned to make that's perfect for camping.
It really hits the spot. You're a great cook, Mualani.
Karia helped out quite a bit, so she deserves some credit too.
Alright.
No. I'm just happy I was able to help out.
Unlike you, Taiwan.
What was that sound? Oh, it's scary to camp out at night.
This contradicts your statement earlier, Paimon. You said that you wasn't scared of whirlpools, but you were scared of that sound. Oh my god, that is so funny, bro. How she just contradicted herself by getting scared, bro.
Don't worry. Remember the record player I bought? Let me go turn it on.
All those creatures.
Listen. Not bad, right?
Oh my god. Again, this is one of those times where the subtitles does not match the voice.
Wow, so it really works! Paimon thought you were just playing it for good luck!
My parents told me that most of the valuable experience from our ancestors is hidden in various customs. It's always better to trust our traditions.
Guess that makes sense.
In a sense, this trip to the mysterious island is also a custom left behind by the first chief of the tribe. I wonder what kind of experience he's trying to share with us.
Wow. What kind of person was he like?
Yeah, Paimon would like to know too.
Even though I've heard my parents tell stories since I was little, I actually don't know too much about him. It's said that he was the first person to make a map of Natlan, and even the first person to become friends with the Kaholosaurus.
That sounds pretty amazing.
Yeah. There isn't a place in Natlan that he didn't visit. Even the most remote parts bear his footprints. Even now, no one has even come close to his reputation and status as a guide. His trip to the mysterious island is the most legendary of all his accomplishments. But oddly enough, after returning from the mysterious island, he laid aside his yearning for adventure and chose to settle down. That's how the tribe was founded. It really makes me wonder what the journey meant to him. A camping trip shouldn't be this stuffy and quiet. Everyone needs to help make it more lively. How about this? Before we rest for the night, let's have a bonfire party.
If we're going to go plunging into that whirlpool tomorrow, then wouldn't it be best to try to rest and conserve energy now?
Now's not the time to be a party pooper. You ought to agree to ideas from the one who rescued you today.
Yeah, to be fair, Milani did rescue your ass, bro.
Yeah, she's right!
All right. So what do the rules stipulate for a bonfire party?
Rules? A bonfire doesn't have any rules. Everyone just needs to have a good time. How about this? I'll ask everyone a question, and then we'll take turns saying what's on our mind.
Okay, sounds fun enough.
Alright.
So, for the first question, what's the purpose of a journey?
To gain experience.
Oh, we were just talking about this.
Let's hear everyone's ideas, and maybe we can figure out what the first chief was thinking back when he made the trip.
Paimon can go first. If you ask Paimon what the purpose of a journey is, it'd definitely be about treasure and all kinds of delicious food. And
Oh, fucking course you'll fucking say that. Because this is where her greed comes in, bro. Like that ass.
most importantly, it's about making the trip together with your companions.
Yes, I can't agree more. Okay, next person. How about you, Traveler?
See, close your eyes and recall the moment you separate from him. Recall the purpose of the journey, find him all along, but you have yet to achieve that goal. You don't seem to see any other meaning to this journey. However, you suddenly begin to recall the sound of windmills creaking amongst that. The sight of colorful night. Okay, so I was getting ready to end the. I was doing it in the middle of a cutscene, and suddenly the stream cut off for some reason, bro. Like, I don't know why. Like, dead ass. Thankfully, I did not go forward. After I got the notification that all of a sudden it abruptly stopped the stream. What I'm gonna do is, like, in post, I'm gonna glue both these parts together, bro. In post, bro. Remember the morning you stepped into the islands of Inazuma with the falling sakura petals. You remember following the smell of coffee and samaro. You hear the sound of the tide and return to the waters of Fontaine, swimming alongside schools of colorful fish. These things seem to be real meaning of your journey.
You sure are taking your time thinking about it.
Well, where should I even start?
Oh, I get it. You must have passed through many nations before making it to Natlan, right? It's quite possible that your experience traveling is more than what I have as a guide. It's understandable that you can't explain it off the top of your head. Why don't I circle back to you later? You can tell me once you have a clear answer. Next, let's hear what Karia has to say.
My travels. Well, this is actually my first time traveling, so I don't have anything useful to contribute.
That doesn't matter. This is a party around the bonfire, not some research seminar.
All right. If I had to say what the meaning of a journey is, I'd say it provides an opportunity for true companionship.
Yeah.
Before you reach the destination, you don't need to think about anything outside the trip itself. As long as you stick together with your companions, you won't have any trouble to worry about.
Yeah, bro. And honestly, there'd be times where the journey. There'd be times that the journey might be more interesting than the destination itself. Because there've been times there'd be times where that's the case. Because sometimes it's the journey that's the best part of the trip, bro, as opposed to the destination itself. Sure, the destination might be good, but it could be the journey that can be just as good, if not a bit better.
Yeah, I get it.
I'm on too.
Uh-huh. I hope that didn't sound too silly.
All right. Now
now it's Varamdra's turn.
All right, if you insist. In my opinion, our goals and dreams in life are all in pursuit of what we call results. The so-called journey is but a path that leads to these results. So, the greatest meaning of a journey lies in managing to find the right result.
Not sure I completely get what you mean.
There's nothing difficult to understand. It's the same as the decision of your first chief. He must have discovered enough valuable results after visiting the mysterious island to decide that he should end his journey. Once you've achieved the results you want, any additional journeys would become all but meaningless.
That I have to heavily disagree with that statement, bruh. Because I feel like to you a journey is just a test to get to, it's just a road for the results. Like, I heavily disagree, because a journey is a way to get to know people, get to bond with people. Hell, maybe even going sightseeing at times, bro. Hell, like I said before, sometimes the journey might be just as good, if not better, than the destination itself. Because you get to see like all of these cool things on your journey, bro. And hell, they even create memories for us.
Before coming here, someone had stolen the results of one of my research projects. All that person had to do was sign his name on my achievements, and he was able to take all of the honors. All my effort vanished into the air as though it never existed. Do you understand now, misguide? Without results, the journey is meaningless.
Hey, don't say that, bro. Like, a journey is not meaningless. It's a way to know your companions, a way to know people, a way to explore new things that you haven't explored before. Hell, not that many people journey to different places. It's a good opportunity to meet new people, to learn about their, hell, for international places, it's a way to get to know about their culture, about how they do stuff, their people, their locations, stuff like that. And you just treat it like, oh, you should get results for the journey. That's what a journey is. Like, fuck you, Varamdra. Fuck you, Varamdra. Or whatever your name is.
I sympathize with your situation, but I'm afraid I can't agree with your take.
For real.
I don't need your sympathy. As long as I can reach the mysterious island and find the correct results, my pain and struggles will become just another insignificant part of the process.
Oh my god, you're so fucking stubborn, bro. Like, and I just found another unlikable character, bro. And yet again, just like with Paimon and Hall, he's also an NPC character, bro. That being for Varamdra.
What happened during the day already proved that my theories were wrong, so I'm willing to trust your judgment. I apologize for our previous argument. I must make it to the mysterious island, and if I have to entrust my life to someone else to achieve that goal, then so be it!
That actually supposed to be in a...
People of the spring.
Oh shit, facts, bro. Facts, bro. Because if your goal is just to reach the destination, then you should have never left the house to begin with, bro. Because, like I said a few minutes ago, the part of the journey is to get to know more people, to get to see new things, to get to know about what they do in their location, know about their culture, know about their everything, their locations, stuff, their nice locations and stuff like that. Like getting to create bonds, beginning to make memories. Like hell, like I said before, the journey is usually just as good, if not better, than the destination itself.
Because the final destination of every journey is your home. It would be disrespectful of my duties as a guide if I were just taking tourists straight to where they wanted to go. It's my hope to also make everyone feel happy along the way to their destination.
Yeah.
That is what I would truly call a journey. And that is my answer.
Yeah, for real.
Just as you don't agree with me, I can't agree with your point of view either.
I'm not too worried about that. After all, another purpose of traveling is to help people understand each other better.
Oh, what's up, Arrows? What's up, Arrow?
What sort of logic is that?
All right, that's it for this round. Since it's still early, how about we tell some horror stories next?
I'm doing good right now. It's just that I had to like restart the stream because the stream got cut off during this cutscene. So yeah, this was meant to be a continuation of the last stream. So yeah. And I've already been streaming for like an hour and a half, so yeah, it would not be long. I've been on Twitch for a little bit, so yeah.
Huh? Oh, now Paimon's scared. Paimon slept so well. Oh, Mualani and the others seem to be up already. Let's go see what they're up to.
I'm gonna end it in a few minutes. Yeah, the stream could freeze as well, and sometimes stop unexpectedly where you didn't want to stop it. So yeah, it happens to a lot of us. So yeah, I'm ending the stream soon, in a couple of minutes.
Just in time. I was about to go look for you.
Yeah, I play every day and I stream every day. At least almost every day, because there be certain times where I don't stream. But other than that, every day, yes.
What the? You already caused the whirlpools to reappear again?
We're in luck. The phlogiston nodes were recharged by dawn. I had Karya and Varamdra control the nodes this time, and we were able to quickly unlock the mechanism. We were practicing all morning so they could get the hang of controlling them.
Oh, it seems after apologizing, you've already become trusted members of the team.
Is now really the time to be teasing us? Don't forget that the whirlpools won't last all day.
He's right. We should really hurry over to the massive whirlpool again.
Even though we had this discussion yesterday, I still want to double check. You all trust me, right?
Yeah, I do find time to play. Like I never schedule my streams. I never do. And all I do is just stream whenever I feel like it. That's all I do. Okay, you can ask me something. Go right ahead. You can ask me anything.
You bet!
Okay, then let's go.
Weather like this is perfect for enjoying the outdoors. Wanna go for a spin? Hop on.
Okay. You just move from there to Dubai. So you need to work. You're an artist. All right. Yeah, I do need artwork for YouTube. I do need an official channel banner for my YouTube channel. So yeah. And also a custom-made Vibration TV logo.
What's so great about Snitch Nine toys anyway? Nilu, good timing. I have the textiles you ordered. If you took any longer, the Sumpter beasts might have gobbled them up.
You and your jokes. Sumpter beasts won't eat those kinds of things, Mr. Offsheen. Jude said that some Sumpter beasts ate his spices. Were they yours?
Oh, yeah, really sorry about that. Nilu, if it weren't for you, I would have lost half of my profits that month.
I do have a Discord, yes.
Oh damn, my battery.
Trying to pull anything out of a sumpter beast's mouth is like playing a game of tug-of-war. So they really do eat anything, huh?
Alright, I'm gonna try to add you up. At least they work after. No wait. Let me talk in the game.
What's that supposed to mean?
What that's supposed to mean, Paimon, is that they actually work hard after they eat. You just stand there. You just stand there floating and being lazy, like you always fucking do, Paimon.
Come now. You know, sumpter beasts sometimes eat not because they're hungry, but because they like gnawing on things. The textiles you ordered are highly durable and woven from the finest thread. So even if a sumpter beast got snacky, it'd still have to chomp on it for a full day.
You've tested this before?
But of course! How else could I be so trustworthy? Well, that one time was an accident.
Are you sure about that, bro?
I wouldn't dare experiment with such a precious product.
True. It does sound like some good fabric.
I got my controller again.
Ho ho! Have I piqued your interest? If you want to buy some, now's a good time. Buy 2 bolts and get 20% off.
Ooh, that's a pretty good discount. What do you think, Traveler? No thanks, Mr. Offsheen. You can't use that kind of tactic on her. Look, you've already sucked her in.
Bro.
Tactic? So you mean everything he just said to Paimon was a lie?
You should have checked first, you idiot. Damn, Paimon. Why you gotta act like a fucking idiot all the damn time, bro? Like, your ass is so fucking gullible, Paimon. Like, you're so fucking gullible, Paimon. Alright, I'm able to. I already logged into my Discord, so yeah. So yeah. Okay, my Discord name is Vibration TV. Try searching that.
I wouldn't go that far. It's just that Mr. Afshin is really good at spinning stories. A word from him, and you'll find yourself buying things you don't actually need.
Like,
Mr. Zubair gave me a huge lecture the last time I bought too many things.
I understand. Use manipulative tactics.
Come on, don't look at me like that. All she got was a talking to from Zubair, while I was nearly fed head first to the Sumpter beasts. My philosophy is that stories give value to merchandise. That's why my business started with such a boom. Our Nilu here is an extraordinarily good listener. Back then, she believed anything I said. After a while, I began to feel guilty selling things to her because of how happy she looked. Though she enjoyed the stories and I the Mora, I knew she didn't need to buy that much. Anyway, since then, I've come to realize two things. One, that stories should just be a means instead of an end. And two, that there's more to business than just selling goods.
It's okay. We're all friends now. There's no need to dig up the past.
That reminds me. Some of the goods from my latest shipment aren't in the best condition. They're fine for general use, but my customers have high standards, and I don't have the time or resources to find new buyers right now. Nilu, why don't you take them?
One second, I'll remind you in a little bit.
Huh? No, I can't do that.
Just think of it as a favor for me, all right? The theater can use them for props and whatnot. It costs me Mora to store or ship, so I'm just losing money every day continuing to hold on to them.
Even so, let me buy them at market value.
Nah, these goods are hard movers. Besides, if I let you pay, wouldn't it mean that I'm just using stories to sell my goods again? Just take them. If you really feel that bad about it, give me some theater tickets later. Oh, yeah, you should also take some while you're at it. Adventurers are always in need of materials, right?
Wow, even we get a share of this?
Hurry and take it. Just looking at it all is giving me a headache. Thanks for the huge favor.
There's still one more store. Are you alright holding on to that much stuff? Paimon, why don't you lend a hand? She must be tired.
Hello.
If Paimon were to
I'll
refuse,
whoop your ass, Paimon.
would you then think less of Paimon than even a sumpter beast?
I already think of you less, Paimon. Already.
Many insects have a compulsion to follow the light, and humans are the same. Except we call that light.
Hold on a second. Alright. I send you the friend request, so yeah. Alright, see you guys next time. Viper sign off.